Hey guys, I'm not sure I'll put this video up because I'm going to show you what I got into here on Big Turd. Well, look at that stupid. Get out of here. Before you leave a window cracked or something open for just a minute and you've got to... Anyway, here's what I'm doing. This, as you know, this truck sat in the woods for I don't know how long. It was full of trash. Just to recap how I got this truck. It was in the woods, left for dead. The front end was tore off of it. So almost all these parts are from another truck. The hood, the grill, the driver's side fender, all of it. It was left in the woods. It was full of trash. Inside the cab, I mean, cram full. The whole bed was full of trash where people, the person that owned the truck had it in the woods, and he would just bundle up trash and cans and this, that, and the other. Okay, that's the short story version. And a GM 38. He bought the truck and I bought it from him. Of course, he replaced the fenders and the grill and the hood, but that's another story. Check him out, GM 38. He is working on my 75 C10 truck now. It's a blue and white one. I hope you'll check him out and subscribe because he's really, really talented and really, you talk about a good friend, he is. So anyway, getting back to what I'm getting into, and I hesitate to even ask or tell you, but this window, my wife and I were riding around in this truck, and the window, I rolled it all the way down too far, and I knew not to do that, but I did, so it come off track. As you can see, there is no weather stripping on this truck. And if there is, it's nothing to write home to mama about. So it come off track. So what I have done, because I'm not buying no weather stripping, and I'm hoping that this will work, is I got a piece of a sanding block, cut it in half. And I put it, see there's a metal, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there's a metal brace down here. It's got a little bitty round piece of rubber. Well, I can't bring the window down that far. So what I have done is I've got to cut a sanding block because it's soft enough yet firm enough to hold this window gently. So I've got it gluing with some Gorilla Glue along with a piece of a hard rubber that I found in the bottom of this door. This thing was... Anyway, I have put some electrical tape just so everything will dry, and got it sitting there. So I've got the window just gently sitting on it, so it will hopefully, the point I'm trying to do, or my mission for today, is to get this window to go down to about right here without going all the way down and coming off the track. So I've even cut a piece of that sanding block. It's 3M sanding block. That you can get at Walmart or about any place, and I've glued one right here so I've got two places here. I know this is rigged, and I know this is not the correct way to do it, but you know, when you're kind of quarantined or you're sitting here at the house and you don't have nothing else, and I know you're tired of me saying this, a man on a budget, well then you do what you can do, and this is it. And I'm hoping this will work to keep the window from coming down and coming off the track. It comes, these little things, all this stuff on this truck is, my point is wore out, completely wore out. So it's a good running old truck, and next thing I told my wife when we was in it, I said, this thing is so smooth and it rides so comfortable. But I mean, it just shifts and drives perfect, but the body is seen better days. It's not one of those restoration trucks that you're going to go all out. You'd have to have a new cab. I mean, there's holes, there's everything. And I've doctored this thing up with some, you know, the door rubber, as you recall in my older videos from last fall or last summer. Got this at the junkyard, and I think it came off of a Dodge. And I glued it, put it on here. So I've rattle canned it. It was all white, and I didn't really, it's fine, but I was rather have something that was not exactly, a little bit more color. So, and that's what I've done. I've took the door panel off, and I like to never, let me tell you what's a good friend to me, real quick. I'm gonna, well, dadgummit, no, here it is. I keep losing it. It's this thing right here. Oh my goodness, I've got two of these, and I bought an extra one just so I wouldn't lose it. But every time I need one of these things, I can't find it. I've got so much junk. I don't want to say junk. I've got so much, okay, junk. And what it does, if you're a novice like me, you're a novice and you're not familiar. This little piece right here, you slide it in between the door handle and the door, and see, it will push this little thing right here off your door handle, so you can, the window crank and the door release off. Man, I tell you what, I was trying to get a screwdriver to do it, and all I done was, well, it's on my other hand that's holding the camera, but all I done was cut my thumb up pretty good driving that screwdriver in there. But I told my wife that I'm going to get this one right here. I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to put it under my pillow every night. And every time I need one of these things, I'm going to know where it's at. Because I always tell her I'm going to put these things where I'll find them next time, but I can never remember. I don't know if y'all's like that or not. I've got everything, well, my wife has got everything organized for me. I'm a real clean person, but, you know, as far as everything, I want everything to be pretty clean. But organization is not one of my skills. And, you know, that's just me. And like I said, I don't even know if I put this video up, but it's just so stupid. But anyway, you're going to need one of these tools to get the handles off. And I like to never got the screws out of here because they are all mismatched, you know, that holds the door panel on. But that's okay. As I said, this truck was meant to be dead in the woods, so it's okay. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to let this dry for a while and let it sit out here. And then if I get time, I'm going to play with another truck here in a little bit. As soon as I think this is dry enough to put all this stuff back together and there's no problems to be seen. I don't think there's going to be. I hope not. But I went ahead and oiled all this stuff up with some WD, and might hit a little bit there, but you can just look at this truck. The name Big Turd pretty much fits this truck. So I think I'm going to go in here and maybe eat a bottle of lunch or something, I guess. I'm not really sure, but, well, you know what? I better keep that door open. The sun was kind of hitting that, and that'll help dry it. As you can see, I've got Gorilla Glue. That yellow Gorilla Glue expands. If you get the clear, it doesn't expand, but the yellow Gorilla Glue, can't say that 2 or 3 times in a row. Gorilla Glue, the yellow, will expand, so it'll get bigger. See, I had it right up and under the rubber, but now it has expanded, and that's what I'm looking for it to expand. So, and maybe hold that down there. So so next time I roll the window down, or my wife does, it'll just go so far and stop. Whew, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, check out these mayflies. We're covered up in them. They don't hurt nothing, but the fish love them. But no, they don't hurt nothing. Anyway, I guess I'll show you around this truck just a little bit, since I've already got it out. And I think I'll get one of the other trucks out there. There's a whole bunch to do, and I'm just glad it's summertime, and not summertime. I'm glad it's warm enough. It's a beautiful spring day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, they said, tomorrow evening, so okay. Anyway, just thought I'd show you Big Turd. You'll remember I was going to name it, or I had the poll where I was going to put John C. on the front, but I think it was a close race on the name, but I think the majority of people wanted me to keep it Big Turd. And to be honest with you, I don't know myself if I could remember to call it John C. without saying Big Turd. I've said it for so long. So Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'm on Instagram, Primer is Best, all one word, and Facebook, Primer is Best. If you've done any kind of rigging that's not, that maybe most people wouldn't attempt to do, why, leave me a picture or tell me in the comments what you've done, because I might wind up using it. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes I do some crazy stuff. I'll let you know if this works. Hey, y'all have a great day. I'll talk too much, and I'll catch you next video. See you later.